Our number 2 recipe for the new Alpenhofen Kitchen YouTube channel is meatloaf. Pretty simple. Easy. So it's a big meatloaf, so we use 3 pounds of hamburger. In here we have a cup of finely diced onions and celery. Okay, the reason why you dice it so small, and Mary came up with this, is because you can have it in every bite. And that's what's nice. If you don't like onions, you don't like celery, you can leave that out, of course. But this is the way we make it. Okay, we're going to pull out this hamburger, and we're going to set that in there for right now. I need the English muffins. I need 2 eggs, baby. Forgot some stuff already.
Since you have 3 pounds of meat, you need to put 3
eggs. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much. Go ahead and apply that. You have to put something in there to help carry the whole mixture together, and that's usually bread. I like using English muffins because they're a sourdough and they're really easy to tear up. You can use crackers, you can use white bread, you can use any kind of bread you want. So because you got the eggs in there, that's going to make the mixture rather loose. So you just tear up English muffins or bread.
I just want to see the size. You're tearing, no, the size you're tearing it up.
Just pieces about like that. It's really not rocket science. Then we will mix this all together in just a minute or so. But before we do that, we have to make the sauce for on top. And to make the ketchup sauce on top of meatloaf, it's real simple. Use brown sugar, about equal parts, brown sugar and ketchup. So let me get these tore up. Probably should have had this done ahead of time, but you know. Connor can edit this. There's one. Mary, you can step over here. Mary's making the
sauce is a half a cup of,
about
a cup of ketchup. And then I'm just going to eyeball this. I'm going to put a tablespoon of yellow mustard.
And then some Worcestershire. Or do you want the Worcestershire in here? We can put it in here.
We do both.
Okay. We have done both.
So I usually guess about a tablespoon.
This is not the measuring channel.
We've been cooking for so long that it's just easier to
it's just something
eyeball it.
Yeah.
So,
but if you feel comfortable measuring, measure.
I need a knife.
And then you'll find your own texture, everything else. So she's working on that. She's putting in brown sugar.
But 3 tablespoons. Just mix it up really, really well.
As I knead the hamburger. Would you please put in a little Worcestershire sauce in this mixture, please?
Oops.
Go ahead.
It's going to come fast.
That's good. And if you would like to shred one more muffin, it's probably 3 muffins, 3 pounds, because this turns rather wet, and you want to dry it up, and you want to make sure you keep flipping it to get all the vegetables mixed in. So, turning it, flipping it.
Now when Jason makes it, he uses all ketchup. When I make it, I use half milk.
What?
Instead of ketchup, I use half milk, half ketchup.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When I make it.
Right. So
2%?
Yes, sir.
So you got a variation there. Whatever you think you want to do. Now it's firming up. See, that's what happens when you do that. It firms up. Now here's where this comes in, because I had a good friend tell me, you want meatloaf to be very uniform. Instead of putting this on the top, you put half of it underneath in an area about as big as your meatloaf.
And always spray your pan
because it turns into road tar. Now she's going to put about half in the middle, spread it around so I can drop this loaf on there. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, just kind of make it a nice loaf like that. Okay, you can bring some of that in, because bring it into the middle if you would, so it'll rest on it. There you go. There you go. Okay, I'm just going to put this on here. You take that, shelf it for a while. All right, don't put that on yet.
Oh,
We'll let it bake.
that's the difference between Jason
Right.
and I. I put mine on to bake. Jason puts his on after it's
After.
baked.
So, there again, your choice. Play with it. That's it. 350 for how long?
About an hour and a half.
Let's see.